All right. I want to talk a little bit about getting creativity out of ChatGPT and some of these other language models. And there's basically two different ways that you can prompt these models, okay? You can prompt them very clinically and with direct instructions, and that usually will work best when you're in the playground or you're working directly with a model. You're doing things like working with LangChain. You're trying to get it to do precise things, okay? That's when you're setting your temperature where you want it so that you get expected results back. Now, when you're trying to get creativity out of a language model, it helps to do things a little bit differently. So there is no like real prompt on how to do a lot of the stuff that I'm doing with like Waking Anton, and the Books of Joel series. What you need to do in that particular case, it feels very silly, but you need to talk and respond to the bot with a lot of slang. You feel me? You catch what I'm saying? Because when you use more creative language, it can dig a little more creativity. All right, so when you get a little more creative, it gets a little more creative. Because remember, all it's really doing is completing a pattern. All right, and you're setting off that pattern. You're kind of creating all the variables and saying this is where we start, and you're determining where it's going to end up with the way you're phrasing things and the way you're prompting. So what I would suggest is start talking to it like it's your old pal and buddy and friend and stuff. But keep in mind that it's not, okay? It's just a machine and it's just returning very human, very lifelike responses. So don't let it fool you into thinking that it's more than it really is. But at the same time, you can use those techniques. You can use things like NLP, neuro linguistic programming, to get it to respond back the way you want. And when you're trying to get creativity, you need to be a little creative in your own voice, okay? So using those different slangs and when you're giving it feedback on certain things, be creative in the way you do it, and you will find that the responses that come back to you are also creative. All right? So I hope this helps somebody else out there, and have a good time.